Timale, Zion Timale, Yibane HaMikdash, Yibane HaMikdash.
I want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a good Moed, Moadim L'Simcha. Hope everyone is enjoying a beautiful Sukkot, Zman Simchaseinu with your families. Just want to share a short idea, beautiful idea that I saw regarding Sukkot from the Meshech Chachma. We know that on Sukkot there are two major mitzvos. One is the Sukkah, and one is Arba Minim. And says the Meshech Chachma in Parshas Emor when he's discussing the psukim of Sukkah, and he says there are two types of mitzvos. There are mitzvos that we do that are really against our nature. Kadosh Baruch Hu has been mitzavas, he commanded us to do something, and it's really against our teva. We have to go against our natural inclinations in order to go ahead and accomplish the mitzvah. And then there are mitzvahs that Kadosh Baruch Hu has mitzavas to go ahead and do that are within the teva, but Kadosh Baruch Hu has a specific plan, a specific idea of how he wants us to perform that mitzvah, but it's something that is natural and something that we can do and it comes easier for us, and that's a second type of a mitzvah. Says the Meshech Chachma that these two types of mitzvos, these two types of drachim really, in Avodas Hashem, are personified and are specifically designated in these two spots, these two mitzvos that we have in Chag HaSukkos. On the one hand, he says the sukkah, after a long summer and after months of working in the field, the farmer, after planting and watering and pruning and cutting and harvesting, and finally he brings everything in. The most normal thing is for a person to want to sit in their house, al mei menuchot. Person wants to just relax and enjoy all his wealth and everything that he accomplished over the last several months. And Kadosh Baruch Hu tells him, "Semi diras keva, v'lecha diras arai." You should leave your house, go out to the sukkah. It says the Meshech Chachma that is against our nature. That's something that does not come normal to us. It's not natural to us. We want to be in our house now. We feel like we're on top of the world. And Kadosh Baruch Hu is telling us to go against our nature, conquer our nature, and to go out to the sukkah. And he says because of that, there's a special kedusha to the sukkah. As the Gemara says, Chag HaSukkos Ta'aseh LaHashem. The Gemara in Sukkah says that there should be Shem Shamayim should be chal in the sukkah like a korban has Shem Shamayim chal on it. And there's kedusha to the Atzei sukkah, and that's all because of the fact that this type of mitzvah is something that goes against our nature. When we're able to do it, there's an extra special kedusha to this mitzvah. And when it comes to the Arba Minim, says the Meshech Chachma, that's something that is more natural. A person wants to and is looking forward to being mesameach, as we mentioned, with the things that he grew, with the work and the peiros that he worked hard at over the several months, and now he wants to be mesameach. Hashem says to him, "Okay, you want to be mesameach? I'm going to tell you exactly how I want you to be mesameach, though. Which meaning I want you to take in order to be mesameach." So of course it's within teva, but we're taking the teva, and Hakadosh Baruch Hu is telling us within the teva. I want you to explain to you, and I want to define to you, based on the infinite wisdom of Hakadosh Baruch Hu, what I want you to take and how I want you to misameach with it. And says the Meshech Chachma that is what Arba Minim is, Adal Minim is all about. These are the minim Hakadosh Baruch Hu wanted us to take in order that we should be misameach in the fashion that He wants. And continues Meshech Chachma, he says there's one more nafkamina lahalacha. He says bigadol that the mitzvahs that are more against our nature, neged teva, they need more hachana. You have to work harder at them because they go against our natural inclination. We have to go against them. Therefore, he says there's a psul. The Gemara says ta'aseh v'lo min asui. There's a psul of the sukkah being done by itself. It requires our work. It requires our amelus. It requires our avoda in order to go ahead and make the sukkah. And he says that by Arba Minim, which we mentioned, this is more within our nature, and within the teva, he says there's no psul of ta'aseh lo min asui. Not only that, there's even there'll be paskin that even to be kosher to do igud on the Arba Minim is not ma'akiv. It's a hiddur mitzvah according to Rabban how we paskin, but it doesn't require a person to go ahead and do any special din of asiyah. And that's why even says the Gemara also talks about if the person has a hadas and he has little berries on it, you could even take those off on Yom Tif because it doesn't need hachana meirosh. it means less hachana because it's something that's more natural. Things that are not natural require more hachana. And I think this is a beautiful idea that maybe this is also kashur to Zman Simchaseinu, the idea that we're so sameach on Sukkot is that the Sukkot's Chag, the two mitzvahs of the Chag, totally encompass two very, very important, maybe all-encompassing ideas of Avodas Hashem, to work and serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the Teva, and to work and serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu even against our Teva, and whatever HaKadosh Baruch Hu is mitzvah us to do it b'simcha, and b'leiv shalem, and to enjoy, and the Mitzvah Hashem, we should take these two ideas, and we should be able to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu in the finest way possible. Everyone should have a beautiful Chag, Zman Simchaseinu, Chag Sameach, and a good Moed.
Whoa, whoa.